the Tiger Priest, but new Squadron came out, and I can always remember when Squadron was about half the page and black and white, and I remember the day that Squadron came colored. I just stood there at the mailbox just like amazed. But anyway, one thing I like about Squadron is they do push the beginner modelers. I know it's Legos, but they do push it, and I always a big advocate for kids getting into the hobby, and I always think that's great. But one thing Squadron has is two new kits from Edward, and I really don't want the kits itself. I want the box, and I wish they would come out with the figure with the little female nose art things that go along with it. I think these would be excellent kits by themselves, and you wouldn't have to buy the plane. But anyway, it's one of those two little Edward kits, high dollar Edward kits that I'd like to have just for the box, and then hopefully someday someone will make a figure kit of both of them. But anyway, that's just something. Anyway, look forward to always getting Squadron every month to see what's coming out. But anyway, the Tiger Priest went back in and primered everything. I did add a couple little styrene stuff here. Little square in the back. I just kind of added it for, it is a fictional tank, and I wanted to just, not 1946, but just a little bit of a little more detail, just to keep it simple, but keep it a little bit detailed on it as well. I went in with plastic putty, and I always use red putty on everything, and I know that's a go-to putty, but I'm getting more and more. I'm enjoying the plastic putty, and it's water soluble, so you could take where's Mr. Water at? Take some water. You take your putty and you can thin it out, and it's basically I want to say crushed marble. It's really fine marble, and once you get it, you can get it thin how thin you want it. You can keep it thick. You can keep it get it really thin. I just got it on there. There's a few places I needed to sand along the edges where white I didn't see it, but in the gray I did. So just a few little places that I put on there. Take some 220 sandpaper, and I'll sand all that down, and we'll be good to go. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I did cut out the hole and get the MG34. And what I did is I just took a 35th MG34, cut it in half, and shoved it in, and that's all you need to do on that. So I got that on, and I'm just go back in, and all I got to do is just sand a few little areas, and hopefully, since we got a 3-day weekend coming up, hopefully I can do some painting. But anyway, just some a few little things. Had to take Mr. Tulip, and I did fill in a few areas around the hole and everything. But anyway, I think we're getting closer and closer to putting some paint on there, and it's a camouflage. Where did I do mine? I probably stuck it back in the box, but anyway. It's actually, I want to say a Panzer Gray green, and then with a dark, it's not I wouldn't say black camo, but it's a dark green black camo, and we'll try to get that on there. But anyway, I got to go in and finish sanding a few little things, and I'll probably add a couple little more details on the inside here, because once you see it in primer, you can you can put a little more detail in there just for what you can see. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. Trying to sand and try to get it ready for paint, and hopefully we can get that accomplished, and then try to start the vinyl kit. One thing about vinyl kits is once I got to go wash it after I get it out of the box, but you got to fill the kit. And when you fill the kit, you got to, I always use expanding foam, and I got to go pick up some. I was meant to do that a couple days ago, but I just didn't have time to go to the hardware store. But anyway, Tiger Priest is taking shape, and we're enjoying the new Squadron that just came out. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.